Before every masterpiece hits the screen, there's a trailer, a glimpse of what's coming, a promise of something powerful, your struggle. That pain you feel, that silence you endure, those sleepless nights no one sees. That is your trailer. It's not the end of your story. It's the beginning of something extraordinary. Every story begins with a moment of uncertainty, a time when nothing seems to make sense and every step feels heavy. That's the phase most people mistake as failure. But the truth is, your struggle is only the trailer, a glimpse of what's coming, a small preview of the greatness that waits behind the curtain. The trailer is never perfect, it's intense, emotional, sometimes chaotic, but it exists for one reason: to announce that something powerful is on the way. In the same way, your hard days, your doubts, your tears, and your battles are not signs that life is against you. They are signs that your story is being written, scene by scene, moment by moment. Every sleepless night and every quiet prayer are shaping you into the person who will handle the success that's destined for you. The struggle is not the movie. It's not the end. It's the part that keeps people watching, waiting to see what happens next. And just like a trailer excites an audience, your struggle excites destiny. It tells the world something extraordinary is about to rise from this. When you start to see your challenges through that lens, everything changes. You stop asking, why me? And start saying, watch me. You begin to realize that the pain has a purpose, that the failures are building foundations, and that every no is redirecting you toward your yes. The trailer may be dark, confusing, or even painful, but the full story, your story, is being shaped by it. One day, when the lights shine on your name and your success becomes visible to the world, people will only see the glory. But you'll know the truth. You'll know that it all began with the struggle that looked like an ending, but was only the beginning. Pain is not your enemy, it is your silent teacher. Every ache, every disappointment, every rejection is trying to tell you something. It's not punishment for what you did wrong. It's preparation for what you're meant to become. Life doesn't test the weak to break them, it tests the strong to awaken them. The moments that hurt you the most are the same moments that shape your character, build your patience, and deepen your strength. You can't develop resilience in comfort. You can't discover your limits until life pushes you beyond them. That's why pain arrives, not to destroy you, but to build you into someone who can handle what's coming next. When you're in the middle of that struggle, it's easy to see pain as cruelty. You question why it's happening, why the world seems unfair, why things keep falling apart no matter how hard you try. But if you look closely, every painful experience carries a lesson, a message, a seed of transformation. The pain you feel today is shaping the strength you'll need tomorrow. Every scar you earn becomes a symbol of growth. Every failure you survive becomes a foundation you can stand on. The people who rise the highest are never the ones who avoided pain. They're the ones who faced it, learned from it, and turned it into power. Think of pain as the fire that forges steel. The heat feels unbearable, but it's the only way to create something unbreakable. Without that fire, the metal stays soft. Without that pain, your potential stays hidden. The universe doesn't punish you with pain, it trains you through it. It's polishing you, molding you, and preparing you for the success story that's already written, waiting for you to be strong enough to live it. Every hero begins in the shadows, far away from the applause, the lights, and the recognition. Before anyone knows their name, before the world celebrates their victories, they walk alone in silence, carrying dreams that no one else can see. The shadows are not a sign of failure, they are the birthplace of greatness. It's in that quiet, hidden space where strength is built, patience is forged, and vision is tested. The world may not be watching, but destiny is. Every hour you spend working in silence, every sacrifice you make when no one claps, becomes a foundation that will hold your future success. The beginning is always lonely because it's meant to be. It's where you learn who you truly are. When no one believes in you, when your voice feels small and your dream feels far, that's when you start building the kind of belief that no failure can break. The shadows teach you resilience. They strip away the noise and force you to focus on what matters, your growth, your consistency, your purpose. The heroes who inspire the world are not born in the spotlight, they are shaped in the dark, one struggle at a time. The shadows are your testing ground. They ask you how badly you want it, how much pain you can endure, how long you can keep moving when there's no reward in sight. And those who stay, who keep going despite the silence, eventually step into the light ready, strong, and unshakable. The world only sees their glory, but it never sees the hidden days that made them who they are. So don't fear the shadows. Embrace them. Because they're not hiding you, they're preparing you. Every hero's story begins there, and one day yours will too, when the light finally finds your name. Discipline is born in discomfort. It doesn't grow in the moments when everything feels easy or when motivation runs high. It grows when your body is tired, your mind is doubtful, and your heart feels like quitting. Discipline is not a gift. It's a decision made again and again when comfort tries to seduce you back into mediocrity. The difference between people who dream and those who achieve is not talent or luck. It's the ability to keep moving when the fire of excitement has faded. Discomfort is the training ground where discipline learns to breathe. Every early morning, every lonely hour, every sacrifice is a silent act of commitment that the world may never see, but it's those unseen moments that create the strength behind every success story. Comfort whispers, "You've done enough." Discomfort whispers, "You can do more." And it's in choosing that second voice where transformation begins. Discipline is not about feeling ready, it's about showing up regardless of how you feel. It's pushing through when no one is watching, when no one is clapping, when there's no instant reward. Those who live in discipline don't wait for inspiration, they build it through action. Every time you resist the urge to quit, you're strengthening the muscle that will carry you toward your dream. Discomfort refines your focus and reminds you of what truly matters. It humbles you, but it also hardens you. It replaces fear with courage and replaces doubt with determination. When life becomes difficult, understand that it's not trying to push you away from your goal. It's pulling the best version of you out from within. That version is built through consistency, through effort, through pain. Discipline is not a punishment, it's a path. And every step through discomfort is proof that you are becoming the kind of person who doesn't just wish for success. You earn it. The world only sees your success, but you remember the struggle. When people applaud you, they see the final scene, the moment of victory, the glory, the light. But you remember the journey that led there, the nights of doubt, the pain of rejection, the countless times you almost gave up. They see the celebration, but you remember the silence. They see the results, but you remember the process. That's what makes success meaningful, not the applause, but the memories of everything you had to overcome to earn it. Success without struggle feels empty, but when you fought through darkness, every bit of light feels sacred. The truth is, people will only understand a fragment of your story. They'll never fully know how many times you had to rebuild yourself after falling apart. They won't see the sacrifices, the failures, the private tears, but you will. And that memory keeps you humble. It reminds you that success is never accidental. It's built on the foundation of persistence, pain, and patience. Those who've struggled deeply often shine the brightest because they've walked through fire and learned how to carry light. When you finally achieve what you've been fighting for, you carry with you a quiet gratitude, not just for the victory, but for the journey that shaped you. Every scar becomes a symbol of survival. Every failure becomes a lesson that guided you here. The world may call you lucky, but you know it wasn't luck. It was every moment you refused to surrender. So when they cheer for you, smile, not because they see your success, but because you remember the story behind it. That's the real reward, knowing that everything you are today was built from everything you refused to give up on. Embrace the storm. It's shaping your greatness. The storms of life are not there to destroy you, they're there to reveal who you truly are. When everything around you falls apart, when the path ahead disappears, when the world feels heavy on your shoulders, that's when your real strength begins to rise. Storms test your spirit, your patience, your resilience. They strip away your comfort, but in doing so, they teach you how to stand tall, even when the ground shakes beneath you. Every gust of wind that tries to push you back is secretly training you to push harder. Every dark cloud is building the thunder in your voice, the courage in your heart, and the faith in your purpose. You can't become unbreakable without facing what tries to break you. The calm seas never made skilled sailors, and the smooth roads never built strong travelers. The storm gives you experience, endurance, and empathy, qualities you can't learn in peace. So, when chaos arrives, don't run from it. Face it. Let it shape you, mold you, and polish you. The same storm that bends the weak will build the strong. And when it finally passes, you won't be the same person who walked into it. You'll be wiser, tougher, and more prepared for the world ahead. Greatness doesn't grow in comfort, it grows in conflict. The storm teaches you how to find light in the dark, how to trust your own strength when nothing else stands beside you. It humbles you, but also empowers you. It reminds you that sometimes the hardest battles are the ones that create the most powerful stories. So don't curse the storm. Stand in it, let it roar, let it rage, and let it shape you into the person you were always meant to become. Not a victim of the storm, but the result of it.